Hey, I'm Bruce Cook, and I'm just gonna be doing some more shooting with the Luxe OLED 2.0 carbon fiber model. Lately, I have been considering, finally after a long time, switching primary markers. I've been using my Bob Long Vis. It's a V1 that I decked out like a Vis, so everything you would have expected from the Vis models, Bob Long guns, except for the body, of course, because the V1 body was actually my favorite milling. But forever, I that has been the most comfortable gun I've played with up until I got a chance to play with these Lux markers. Um, I've always thought my Bob Long Vis was pretty consistently accurate. Just the thing is when I finally got to play with these guns, I can never explain it right, but it's just how they feel in the hand, how the marker looks in front of me. The streamline look. Just somehow I'm just far easier on point when I'm like snap shooting it with somebody. I just seem to be a little bit more consistently accurate with these things. Could be the smoother shot. I know the streamlined body has something to do with it because the way I hold the marker in front of my face and watch the stream of paint go downfield, I hold it a little different. It even makes it easier when I'm going left-handed. So I finally considering switching. I said in my previous videos I'm trying to get this Lux for my coworker. Um, this my last playing videos I wasn't using this because the battery in this and the backup battery were both dead. My coworker let me use his it's the HK Ripper Lux X. It's another gun that I've done a couple shooting videos of, and I just absolutely love these guns. So I'm gonna be just doing a hopper dump. I did chronograph this thing. I'm using Vulcan Fate paint. This time I am running a 687 insert in this older style Freak barrel system. So it's got its the carbon fiber tip that came with this Lux. I did have this up to around 300 feet per second. I got the camera on normal mode. It's not in reverse mode, so everything should appear the way it should. So, oh, look at that first shot, 300. This thing was actually kind of all over the place. 287, 279, 299. This could be the paint or a paint bore match. 292. No, I wanted to put this on PSP mode, and I found that the programming does not include the PSP firing mode setting. So I'm just gonna put this on full auto. I'll get the marker up close so you can see a stream of paint. All right. So that's what we're gonna set it at, fully automatic. So if and when I do get this Lux from my coworker, it depend. I might get the Encore bolt system for this if they're still around, just because I have a thing for bolt systems that have like a tapered off tip that makes it less likely to cause damage to the paintballs that are above the breech. When the bolt's cycling, the top of the face of the bolt will make contact with the bottom of that next ball before it drops in. I'm going to see how well this does with fragile paint. This Vulcan Fate paint is not super fragile, but if this bolt system, this stock bolt that's in here can handle fragile paint, I'll be fine with it. It's a really smooth shooting bolt system, so I don't want to change it unless I do have problems with fragile paint. Also, this TFX, I'm still very happy with this, and it performs great. But there's a couple little complaints that I have about it. Like when I showed up Friday to play, that's when I put those videos up. I loaded up this TFX3, went to turn it on, and it was dead. And I guess like these buttons on the back end of this thing are freaking sensitive. It doesn't take much of a bump to turn this thing on. So I had everything packed in my gear bag the night before, and knowing that the button is sensitive, I had this loader on the top of all my gear inside of my gear bag, with the back end of the loader facing up, so it wasn't, its weight wasn't pushing it down. And somehow the button got turned on anyways when it was in here and killed off the battery. So in that video, I was using the that Lux X, as I said, and my Spire 3. It's a good thing I even brought that Spire 3, because I almost considered not bringing a backup loader because I thought this was good to go. But this rubber on the right side, that force feed feature, that came off after a couple days after I got this. It was after the first time I used it, it was off, and I decided to just rip off the other rubber piece, so it's not sticking out, and it's hopefully it's less likely to get bumped and turned on. So I do have to put more pressure into this now that I took the button off, but that's okay because I don't want to show up to the field and have a dead loader. But all right, let's turn on this loader. Enough babbling, and we'll get to shooting. So, and I also put that old HK reg grip cover on this thing that I used to have on my Vis. All right, so hopefully you can see this. Want to get the stream of paint in here. Okay, let's go up. That is so smooth. That way smoother than my Vis. So get that. Getting low there. Like there's a couple more, but that's it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time when I come up with either pepper eating videos or more paintball.